Do you ever get stressed taking your meds? So, such as like, I'll give you an example for myself. Is where I've had occasions where I want to relax in the morning, but can't due to timing of meds such as Kaftrio or Caiston, which Caiston's gone now, where they need to be taken at certain times of the day. And I wonder if you two ever have that.
I think in terms of, say, for instance, if we're talking Kaftrio, which is probably my most time, it needs to be a certain time schedule. I just take that when I feel like it in the end. And I just say, for instance, when I get up, if I don't have my breakfast till 10:30, I'll just take it at 10:30 and then I'll wait longer on my next dose. It doesn't kind of,
Yeah.
I don't really play by the rules like that because I don't like it to rule my life.
No.
I'll just adapt as it comes. And other medications are like second nature, like Creon. I've never had a problem taking Creon because it is literally just throw a load in your mouth every time you eat, and that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
The only thing is nebulizers. They're the bane of my life. Even the tip, which is really, really easy, really simple. I just hate doing them. It's the only thing I hate doing. It's the only thing I don't do consistent.
I mean, with Kaftrio, they say you need to leave about 6 hours between doses minimum.
I think I was told 8 hours.
I thought it was 12.
Oh, bloody hell. There's quite a range, that, isn't it?
Actually, yeah, I mean, I think it is 8 actually, because I usually have mine, at the moment, I usually have mine around about 12 o'clock, my morning one. And then my evening one, I'll leave it till either at least 8 o'clock, if not 9, before I have my evening one. So I think it is 8.
Is it? Because if I have mine at 9:30, I'll wait till 9:30 at night. That's 12 hours, isn't it?
Well, they say 12 hours is the max. So they say you need to have it every 12 hours. But if you're late with your morning one, I think you have to have a certain gap before they say, right, it's too late. It's too late now for you to have your evening one. But it's the morning one that you need. That is a crucial one to have. So if you skip, if you say, like, if it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, for example, before you have your morning one, then basically you just don't take your evening one, and you just wait till
Have either of you guys forgot a full day of it yet? I haven't forgotten a full day, so I kind of want to know whether if you forget it for a day or two, and then you take it again, does it reverse and get the purge? And could you use that to your advantage? So say, for instance, you come off it for a week and then you kind of right, I want another shock now, and you put it back in your body. Is it going to start ejecting stuff because it's, your body's firing up again? So I thought, could you use it tactically?
Well,
I wouldn't try it myself, but
I have actually asked that question at the hospital, and they said if you go for a couple of days without it, you kind of revert back to how you were, and then you do get that shock. But I don't think they'd recommend it. And the only reason why I brought it up was because on one of my deliveries that was due, they were quite late, and he only had about 5 days worth of Kaftrio left. And I rang the hospital and asked them about it, and it was actually the hospital who forgot to put the prescription through, because it was around the time they were moving back to Wythenshawe, so they were a bit up in the air. But I got it on time and all that, which isn't an issue. But yeah, they said it can cause not a serious problem, but it says they did say you do revert back if you leave it a couple of days.
So I think most people would be scared on that if they were going to get some side effects that have come and gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people had acne, didn't they? Whereas luckily, as far as I know, I've not had any major side effects from it. So I wouldn't be concerned about going back on and off it. Do you know what I mean? So I might check to see. I'm obviously not going to recommend it, are they? But
it is interesting. I'd like to try it for maybe a week, but the side effects, I did get 2 spots here, which apparently was quite common. but it's just transitioning to that medicine, isn't it? But they're gone now.
spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
I heard on the Caftrio group of about 30 people said that they've got spots in one position on the face, which is really weird. Literally the same place.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, how can that many people have the exact same? Apparently the side effects, which I believe, because I must admit, it came when I started Caftrio, now it's gone. But I've missed Caftrio 3 days, but not in a row. And every time it's because of complete mistake, because I've wanted to do 100%. But it's really interesting how you say that. And I think I don't know, would it be in our system? But then again, it takes less than 24 hours to bring the purge on. But I don't think there'll be another purge anyway, because we're too good for a purge now.
I think I did have a big purge, but I think what'll be a good test is when I have my semen extracted for me IVF, I've got to come off it before that for 6 months, I think.
6 months?
It might, do you know what? It might not be, no, it's a month.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a month. Yeah. But I've got to go off it for a month, so I'm wondering, I'll just keep an eye on it to see whether I get it again and whether it makes me feel that initial burst of amazingness, to see if it's actually, if I'm still as well as I was, because I'm not used to it now. I don't know whether I'm better or worse as the days go on. I'm just kind of like steady.
Do you know what? It'd be really interesting to see if you document that. That'd be really good test, that. Yeah.
I better not get hacked, I don't want them 2 spots you had there. I saw it all over Facebook of everyone breaking out. I can imagine you popping on with your pretty face and all your hair with 2 spots. That probably look cool anyway. But like that, oh guys, I'm suffering so bad.
No, I was getting more, to be fair. It wasn't just those 2. It just happened to be in the same place as everyone else. But I was getting more, but luckily it's not. But interesting question, that.